Hopeful and Christian, they drank from the waters of life for about a week. They were near a garden, and they were drinking for about a week from the waters of the living God. And after that, they had to keep on walking on the straight and narrow. Now, the path was full of rocks at this time, and it was sore for their ankles. So, it was so sore that they were eager to come back to that water of life, that river of life where they were drinking. So, at one point, Christian said to Hopeful, "Let me see over on the other side. Let me climb over the fence and see over the other side." So Hopeful said to him, but isn't that outside the straight and narrow? And Christian said, "I'm just going to pick on the other side because my ankles are hurting." So Christian jumped over the fence and had a pick. And he saw a meadow. And he said, "Look, a meadow. And as far as I can see, it just goes alongside the path." "Are you sure?" said Hopeful. "Yeah, and if not, we'll just come back and jump the fence back into the road. But let us advance quickly on this soft meadow." "Okay," said Hopeful. So both of them jumped the fence, and they started walking on the meadow. Some hours later, Hopeful started inquiring with Christian, "Are we the same distance from the fence as we started?" "Yeah, as far as I can see," said Christian. And all of a sudden, a man came. His name was Vain Confidence. And they asked him, "Excuse me, sir, where is this meadow lead us?" "To the heavenly city, of course." "Didn't I tell you?" said Christian to Hopeful. "But ask him how he knows." "Shh, that will be showing lack of faith. Let us follow him." "Come on, my dears," said Vain Confidence, "follow me." So very soon, within a couple of hours, night came. And there was no moon, no stars, no any brightness. "Come on," said Vain Confidence. "Why are you staying behind?" And Christian was encouraging Hopeful, "Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up." And all of a sudden, they hear, "Wah!" "What was that?" said Hopeful. "It seems like our friend has gone down on a pit." And and Christian gets a stick and start just touching. And yeah, sure enough, they said, Friend, are you all right, friend?" No answer. Oh, that pit was placed there by the owner of that land. It was Giant Despair. He put rocks at the bottom of the pit and also sticks. So whoever was missing the rocks on their fall will actually find the sticks and be killed as they were falling. Oh, may, started saying Christian, "What have we done?" But then he realized that it's not what have we done, but what have I done? We went out of the straight and narrow. What shall we do? Oh, may, and desperation started grabbing him. And Hopeful, trying to be hopeful to him, said, "Let us go back. Let us turn around and let us go back." So they started going back, and you know what? Thunder and lightning and tremendous rain started coming down. Oh, may, said Christian. The waters started going up to the ankles, then up to their knees. And Hopeful was trying to encourage Christian, but Christian was saying, oh my. It was all my fault. If I wouldn't, oh my. Suddenly, a word of encouragement came from heaven. "Turn around and go back to the highway." "Did you hear that?" said Christian to Hopeful. "I did. A word from heaven encouraging us. Let us move forward." And they kept on going, but then all of a sudden, they saw a shelter. Look, a shelter. Maybe a loving person just put a shelter for us there. It's a strange place to put a shelter, said Hopeful. But I'm so tired, I am tired too. Now, first clue of this sermon, never fall asleep in the land of doubt. That shelter was placed there also from the giant despair. It was the shelter in the land of doubt. So the two pilgrims fell asleep there. And in the morning, as normally used to happen, the giant despair will go all through his property, all through his land of doubt, to see if he had caught any pilgrims after the storm. And sure enough, there they were, both of them snoring and sleeping. So, oh, what are these two pilgrims doing here in my shelter without my permission? So with a stick made up of a branch of an apple tree, wake them up. Hey, get up, wake up. Oh, sorry, kind sir. Kind sir, I am no kind. Oh, take this. And he started whipping them with the stick of the apple tree. Come to my castle. Nobody falls asleep in the land of doubt and comes alive out of it. So they were taken to Doubting Castle. They were surprised, the two pilgrims were surprised to hear so many voices of so many people staying in that castle. Then it was said to them that it is because there is nearby that castle a university. So there is apparently there's a highway from that university to Doubting Castle. I can relate to that. I can relate to a highway from the university to Doubting Castle. So they were in there, and every single day, giant despair will come and whip them and tell them that they will have to stay there forever in that gloomy, dark place. Now, giant despair, he had a wife. Her name was Dissident because of her timidity. And she recommended poison, a rope, and a dagger to be taken to that cell where the two pilgrims were staying so they could kill themselves. Now, after so much trying, giant despair realized and started talking to his wife Dissident, and said, I don't know what's going on. I'm hitting them and taking them to the graveyard. I'm doing everything I can, but they're not killing themselves, neither with the dagger, neither with the rope, that's by hanging, neither by the poison. And the wife said, maybe they're just holding a little bit of faith, and that is keeping them going. The giant said to her, maybe I just have to kill them. And she said, kill them? No, you can't kill them. If you kill them in their faith, they will then be sleeping until the resurrection, and a whole battle will be lost. You need to keep on going. Take them to the graveyard again. So it went on and on and on. One night, out of the blue, hopeful and Christian, they started singing hymns. And you know what happened? Amazing thing happened. It's like light came into that cell of darkness. And Christian started rebuking himself, saying, oh no, what I have done? Why we've been here so long when we could have escaped right from the start? What are you talking about? Said Hopeful. Look, this rusty key, it was in my pocket. What is that key for? It is the key of promise. And it's all rusty because of my disbelief in the promise of God. Do you think he can open this lock? Let's going to try. It's fairly rusty. So he tried it, and sure enough, the lock opened. Oh, wonderful, brother. Let's go to the door and the lock of our cell. And Hopeful goes there and says, oh no, oh, what's wrong, my dear friend? Look at the size of the lock, and look at the size of the key. And Christian, by this time, has realized what brought them there in the first place, and he says to his friend, shh, quiet, because the key of promise only works by faith.